Oh yeah, there are. I mean, it's just a disgraceful performance really from everyone involved. And so we came here today hoping to get a good indication of where we were at, and I hope that performance is a total aberration, because it's not reflective of the work we've done. And I think this group has prided themselves on their competitiveness, and we just are unable to match Collingwood right at this stage, and we've got an enormous fight on our hands.
Just on that, I mean, I know it was a flogging, but are the running Premier, they're a powerful unit, a lot further down the track of development. Is envy one of the emotions when you see a side so well equipped like that?
No, it's not envy, because I can see the progression, I can see the path we're on, but those losses are horrendous, and they're not acceptable, because that's not the disparity between the two sides. So where we are right at the moment in terms of age and experience is irrelevant, because we are a more competitive side than we displayed today. But really, we got systematically taken apart. 30 points a quarter, a couple of contests. They just, the end result looks massive and looks disgraceful, but in reality, it's just contest by contest, quarter by quarter. They just systematically took us apart.
So it's not belief that you have a problem, or your squad has a problem against the very best teams, that because you get to jag one against them, that there's almost a sense that it doesn't go your way early, which you miss a lot of chances that you take those and perhaps things will be different, but maybe you don't quite believe you.
Yeah, look, I think there's an element of that, but I mean, it comes down to your performances and your competitiveness. Would it be different if we converted early and got a few goals in front? I think the mindset absolutely is different, but I mean, that's something we've got to confront and something we've got to improve on. But I think one side has taken us apart this year, and it's been Collingwood both times. We weren't in the game against Geelong, but every other game we've played this year, we've been in and had our chances to win. So I think we're not where we need to be. But the great thing is we've got chances against the Bulldogs, Carlton, Hawthorn, sides that have traditionally been really good sides in the recent history. And so we've got opportunities this year to show that performance is not reflective of where we're at.
Seemed like particularly early on, you were winning as much of the balls then, but just the delivery to the forward line in particular, perhaps any targets into you guys playing. Is that sort of the skills that are the issue?
One of them. I mean, they are the best side in the competition for a reason. They're the best side in the competition because when you've got the ball, they do everything in their power to get it back. They don't allow you to I said in my midweek press conference, they are the best side in the competition at making other sides look poor. They take away the opposition's strengths and they utilise theirs with devastating effect. So, and they've done that to us a couple of times now. But the end result isn't reflective of 2 or 3 or 4 players just blowing us out of the water. I mean, in the midfield we competed. Clearance work was good. We're competing around the contest, but there was a systematic defeat.
Given you just reasonably well in the centre of the park, Todd was good on the clearance. Then a matter of that's completely burst away from all of that. Is that where they get you? If you also got to be competing well in that area of the ground, what is it after that?
Yeah, I think what I said that they. When you get the ball, they do everything they can to get it back. They don't give you an inch, and then they punish you when they get the ball back. So, Dane Swan and Scott Pennebury's they're elite players for a reason, and I thought coupled with Dale Thomas, they did that exceptionally well and much better than we were able to do. So that's an area. But like Daniel Wells and Jack Zeeble, they fought, but fought probably a pretty lone hand in the midfield there. So they just overwhelmed us. And it's a terrible experience to have to go through, but it's for Kieran Harper and Sean Atley and Ryan Basnack, all the first and second year players. It's something they've got to go through, and what we watch the closest, because when things are sailing along very smoothly, everyone pats you on the back. But I think times like this give you a much better indication, because you judge people how they respond in these circumstances, and we'll find that out in 7 days' time.
You see, you came today hoping to get an indication of where you're at. You come away feeling, your gut feel is that you're actually close to the US. So do you actually know where you do picture at the moment?
Yeah, look, I think there's a whole lot of teams, probably between 12th and 4th that are jostling, for positions, and I think we're right in amongst it with them, but we are nowhere near the very best teams. So, and I'm going to keep working with these guys to play a style that is going to get us right up to the top, not just that's competitive against the best teams to try and sneak us into a finals position. That's not going to help us in the long term. So everything we do is with an eye to becoming better, not to stopgap to try and get short-term results.
Some of the people that were watching from the boundaries said that in the third quarter when Lindsay went off, he was almost disconsolate on the bench. Is the fact that you missed that shot from there a sign that it's not really a technique issue, but it's some sort of mental issue that you're going to have to help him along a bit more?
No, it's we're kidding ourselves if we think it's a technique issue. We're well aware it's a because he's a very good kick. So very good kicks don't miss those shots. Sorry?
It's got in his head now.
Oh, not just now. No, it hasn't just happened.
Is this a performance spread that you just forget about doing a video review, or will you go through it?
No, absolutely not. No, we will break this down to the nth degree. We need to spend a lot of time on this review, and we'll study it in detail.
Boomer was used forward today. Did you consider releasing him into the midfield to help out?
No, I didn't. I think that for us to improve as a football side, we've got to start to expose our midfielders, and I exposed young midfielders against seasoned quality opposition. But as I said, we're looking to improve. We're not looking to stopgap.
Do you think Colin were clearly the best side of the competition?
Oh, they're far and away the best side we've played. But I think the best thing about them is that they just don't allow you to play well. I mean, they are so professional and so disciplined that they take away the things that you are good at, and they punish you in the areas that they're good at.
You mentioned we have to play game style and take it to this top four sides. You're talking changing the way you structure to play, or you're talking personnel, or do both?
No, I think it's a continual education, and I think what my gut feel at the moment is that it's not. Like if we sat here and they had a key forward that kicked 12 goals and they had, the midfielders absolutely obliterated us and we couldn't clear the ball, we couldn't win a contest, then I'd say, well, we need to change everything. But there was a systematic defeat. They didn't have any one player that completely dominated. I mean, they had a lot of really good players, but was Dane Swan just marginally, or he was a bit better than Daniel Wells. Luke Ball a bit better than Jack Siebel. Those sort of things you look at. So it wasn't. I don't think we need to completely change what we need to do. We just need to keep improving, and we've got to keep finding ways to do that.
So there wasn't one step that you looked at after the game that concerned you more than others?
Yeah, just a scoreboard. Because
Hanson got with you real pain. Just tweaking calves.
oh no, he just rolled. I think he just rolled over on his ankle, but it was a direct contact knock, so he was fine.